Corridors at the port of Varberg spoke of many sailors meeting their end in the maw of the Kattegat serpent. They say it dwells deep in the murky waters outside Lesu. I readily admit that these horror stories disturbed me, as we were set to board the wet deck of the schooner in the morning.
Welcome to Vaesen. You guys are members of what is affectionately known as the Order, housed in Uppsala, Sweden. You have gotten a message from Oscar Gren about some strange act, which is possibly related to Vaesen activity. And that was this. The Fjallbacka Heligo. His mentor, Carl Eric Quist, was killed and his body has disappeared. And Ugrin is asking if you would care to be able to help. Now, he tells you, in his message to you, tells you where to go. And he's going to meet you at a port to go from the Swedish mainland to the Fjällbacka archipelago, and specifically to Wrecker Isle in the archipelago.
Okay.
It is an approximately 2-day journey by both train and cart from Uppsala all the way to the western coast, the southwestern coast of Sweden, where he meets you. It's a small fishing. Smells terribly of dead fish. And you are met on the boat by a young man. His name is Oscar.
You what? I'm sorry. What was that?
His name is Oscar.
Okay.
He is a priest. Let me see if I can show you a picture of him. So Oscar Udgren is a priest.
Mm-hmm.
Young man. He's got close cropped, short black hair. Sort of a steel gaze. He's very, he's got a crucifix hanging from his neck. He's clutching a Bible. Please, thank you for your coming. This has been very troubling times, but here, I know you can expel from the land. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So asking him, it's so good to meet you, and for your invitation here. What seems to be the problem?
The devil has come to Wrecker Island. It is a seat of debauchery and fornication. And my mentor, the unfortunate Carl Hedquist, suffered as he was trying to clean this land.
Oh.
Clean the land of what exactly?
Obviously, from the vile people who have welcomed the evil of the devil into this land.
Aha, but which devil exactly?
The
Good question.
only devil. Satan. Lucifer. I know what you people know, and I know that you've seen the devil in all his forms and all his lies.
Hmm.
You will find this devil. You will help me get rid of him. Bring God back to this land.
Olina will ask, and how do you know the devil has come to this fair hamlet?
How else would you explain all of the sin that is occurring? All the people with their
Oh,
drinking and their sexual fornications, the greed, the lust, all the devils. The devil is here. I will expel the devil.
and has this change in your fellow neighbors' behavior been relatively recent?
No, they have always been twisted and ill, but it's gotten worse. They've
I see.
There's more of them, and every soul that is sucked in, the greed just grows and oh, it's everywhere.
Mm, sounds bad, I think.
Yes, truly. Um, might you give us a place to start where we might begin our search? Maybe a central location or locus? You'd mentioned the drinking. Is there a local public house or uh, place of ill repute that we might begin our search?
Yes. Record doesn't have a whole lot on it aside from remains of evil. The inn doesn't
Ah,
have any other name. The
okay.
Amundsons run it as a. That's where all the drinking takes place. That's where all of this ungodliness takes place.
Ah,
The
I
Amundsons
see.
have sanctioned it.
And what
They
do you
have made
know of
it
these
so.
Emmets? Surely they
The
must attend your parish at some time. Do
They
you know
won't.
anything of them?
I have met and prayed, but there is no formal house of worship. No house of our
Oh,
Lord on that forsaken island. I have to go and meet with the faithful in their homes. Emersons are not one of them.
can I make a an observation roll to see if maybe his complaint is? I'm trying to determine if maybe he's just an impoverished pastor and maybe he wants to rile up all this stuff, all this drama, so that he can get a more proper, I don't know, church, something like that.
Okay,
I'm,
go ahead
I'm
and make
looking to
a
see if
roll.
he's hiding. Yeah, I'm looking to see if he's hiding anything, basically.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and make a roll.
Okay. Um, so no other modifiers, and
Nope.
one
So yeah,
success.
one success. He is not really being too deceptive as far as you can tell. He's pretty laser focused and one track minded. Uh,
Hmm.
he's the kind of person who believes that everybody is evil. and his lot is to by person,
Okay.
by hellfire and brimstone.
So
Uh,
old school church pastors, type of. Okay. Oh, by the way, I was going to ask, did we get a chance for a preparation session so that we can equip
Okay.
ourselves
Not really.
before
As
we
the game book
left?
does allow for just to skip the preparation for a one shot.
Okay.
I would assume there's not a whole lot you could have found out about this island.
Oh, I meant
Uh
like spending resources on equipment and stuff. I just have
yeah.
the basic
Uh
music.
yeah, then you would just have the basic.
Okay.
If this was a long campaign, then I'd say yes.
Okay.
But not for the one shot.
Okay.
Not even really gonna worry too much about it.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So very fire and brimstoney kind of guy.
Yes.
Well, I like man with a proper Lutheran morals, I say. I think we should go there and put everybody inside that bloody drinking hall. Alcohol is a death of the civilizations.
It's terrible. But that woman, that matriarch of the family, Bella, she's
What was her name again?
Bella.
Covella. Okay.
A
Covella.
Bella.
Bella.
ABE.
Okay.
Sounds like a suspiciously European, I say. Probably some kind of wrong like heritage on his blood. I don't like foreigners, I say. Especially
She's a witch.
Swedish foreigners.
Her and her children are wicked. And I
Mm.
know that they're the source of this. They have to be somehow responsible.
And why do you say that?
Because they're the greediest of all of them on the island. They're the ones who've sinned the most. And I have my suspicions that, all right, this really isn't talked about all that often, at least of official, but Carl Hedquist was, and I think one of the Amundsen boys, maybe Pete, maybe Pace, maybe Paul,
Hmm.
are responsible.
So murder is afoot.
Yes, but no one has found the gun. No one knows where it is, and no one's pointing fingers. But I think
Did
one of them
he
has done
Ah.
it.
did he own a gun? To my knowledge, you need at least for a pistol. You need to have a license for it. So,
He did
Did
own a
you?
gun.
hmm.
He did.
I think in the
He had
19th
to.
century in Sweden, you just had to register it with the local
It,
constabulary.
Well, I
there
don't
are
know
some
properly.
violent people, especially when alcohol is involved, and it
Hmm.
was to defend himself.
I see.
Well, good pastor. Good. We thank you so very much. Where can we reach you when we have some developments? As you said, do you own a home here that we might call upon you?
A small island shack in where village is, where most of the
Ah,
homes are. Um,
excellent.
but really, I should show you around. 'Cause I mean,
Oh, that would
letting
be
you
most
wander
helpful.
around is, and as you approach Parker Island, you see that it's a small, barren island, just a few hills. Um, like most of the houses, like the little village houses, are on the farther side of the island, while on the nearer side, where all the boats are docked up right next to each other, is a massive house and what looks like a story inn.
Okay.
And a very large manor house.
I see.
Isn't it a bit too big for such a small island like here?
There's definitely there's definitely a wealth disparity in this small town,
Well,
it seems.
yes. Of course, area is quite close to the major shipping lines, and there was, a few centuries ago, well, during this time actually, there is still quite large fisheries
As
around
of
here.
Dover.
Okay.
The
If you said anything, Michael, I didn't hear you. It like dropped out.
yeah, the way the islands are herring this sea, but the islands are all the funneled right through these channels, and the Amundsens have gotten off all that. I mean, the son Zachariah, they call him Baron, just because he is made so much wealth from that fish, and everybody here is trying to take advantage of it and getting drunk and
So
living in sin.
can I make a learning check to see if I know anything off the top of or off of from memory on this town? I'm getting a sense like there's basically one shipping magnet and it's them, and
Mhm.
everyone else is just kind of living barely scratching by in their shadows, except for the inn, which seems to do okay. Can I do that?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta switch to the other thing and then tell it no modifiers. No successes. Oh well.
No.
I know nothing. Nothing.
Hmm. Could I make a shame roll? Was it?
Yeah,
What was it
learning.
exactly?
Learning.
Learning. Okay.
It's one of
Okay.
the logic skills.
Yeah, I click one.
So when you click
Ah,
on it, there should be a little window that pops up on the main sheet
yeah.
that asks
In
you if
your
there's any modifiers.
I presume there's no.
None. Yeah.
No
Okay.
modifiers.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
success.
Okay, so
Hey.
you got the one success. Um,
I'm pretty smart
exactly
enough.
as you surprised. There's only the one business. Really, it's the Amundson's warehouse on Wrecker Island.
Okay.
All the prosperity comes from the herring cannery, and they also have the inn, and the manor house is theirs. It's basically the Amundson's Island.
They should rename it Amazon Island. Sorry.
But so my shack is on the other side of the island. You can get rooms here at the inn if you must. There's also obviously the cannery and the manor house. Not much
What
else to
time of
see.
day is it? What time did we arrive here? Is it like
It's like
morning or
early. I think
afternoon?
early. It's early afternoon. I'd say around like noon, lunch time, like 1 o'clock
Okay.
maybe.
Well, um, I think we should. I think we should do that. I think we should go to the inn and check in and use the opportunity of being guests there to schmooze and see if we can't find more information about the murder, the gun, and why this. There's got to be a second side to this pastor seems a little too uppity, like a little too fervent. Um, Maybe there's just another side. Maybe it's just people are tired of the poverty, and I don't know. But I think that should be the next place we should go. What do you think,
Yeah.
Sounds
John?
good to me, Vaino.
Okay.
And I think that sounds good to me. I say that this whole thing smells a bit fishy here.
It does. It
But
does.
I'm
Fishy.
but
I
Yes.
like
even
the
though
pun. Fishy.
but what exactly we are even opposed to do here? This sounds like a just regular murder or suicide. I mean, anybody who wants to kill themselves. Though I would say that anybody who has ability to get out of here seems unlikely to kill themselves. But anybody who lives here
Yeah.
their whole lives, yeah, I would start drinking here if I would see all this
Oh
sea
yeah.
and
I
and
mean,
treat it and eat fish all day. Like I like fish, but not the sea kinds. Like proper lake fishes, they are and river fishes. Good.
oh,
Sea bad.
I agree with you. I think it's there's something else going up here. If you were raised here, you're probably a drunkard and you're probably used to it. Um, my other concern is this pastor, this priest guy. I mean, who takes an assignment to live in a shack in a place where nobody really wants you there? I mean, he's got to be getting some funding or some donations from somebody. Otherwise, why
Well,
would you go around stirring up trouble? You'd be
well,
much better off being nice to people.
I believe that he is a Lutheran, and I would like to remind you that it is the state religion of of our
Oh, yes.
nations here. So, well, except of mine, because we are under bloody Russians, but everybody else is still have proper king and queen and that kind of thing. So it's basically is a stately job. I mean, they do like check out who's baptized, who's learned it about, has the ability to read Bible, and of course all the dead books, all the like memory, those kind of things, like who's buried here and there and that kind of things. And of course, everybody here who's part of Lutheran Church does pay the charge tax too. So there's that too. So it's not
Yeah.
exactly that he's without any kind of sources of income, but I would say that even by even this kind of standard, he probably came here as a either this was some kind of punishment or some kind of calling to get yourself here. Because usually these kind of areas, these kind of jobs, kind of go from generation to another, to like father, son, or some other relatives. You know.
Yeah. All right, so let's head down to the inn. And how far is the inn from here? Do we have to take like a carriage, or can we literally walk?
Nope. It's everything. Almost everything's within walking distance, aside from like the little house in the village. That's probably you need a cart to
So
get
Yeah,
there.
basically, so the
I
town,
think I can see it. Sorry.
so the village center is quite literally the the well in the middle and a couple buildings around it, and that's like the inn, the cannery, and that's about the inn, the cannery, and the warehouse, the main
Yeah,
mansion, and then everybody else kind of has like maybe a little shack or something out behind that in the
yeah.
outskirts. Okay.
I'm actually going to share with you a map.
Oh,
It
good.
only shows the important parts of the island.
Well,
And
that was somewhat.
that's basically it.
Well,
The
probably
warehouse,
most
the
of the
resident.
normal. Yeah, probably most of the
Oh,
normal people just
wow.
live around all over the islands around here. Like, there's a lot of people living here. Well, lot of in question marks, but not question marks was the word for it. But anyways, there's people are living around here, but it's a long distance. Everybody uses boats around these kind of places.
All right.
Okay, So the warehouse is basically, they're not even shipping magnets. They're just import export. They're getting things in and storing them, and then things go out basically, right? Am I right in that?
I mean, they're also they're the warehouse. It's a cannery. So
Oh,
they're bringing in fish, canning
so
it,
bringing. Gotcha.
and
Okay.
it's going back out.
I
Yeah,
mean,
let's go to the inn.
so
All
by the
right.
way, as a question, this is the Fjällbäck of the western part of the Swedish coast.
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure. It's actually a pretty
Uh,
lovely looking place.
How long was the ferry ride that we had to take to get to this island?
um,
I'm just wondering how
the
stuck we are here. How trapped, not
whole
stuck,
map.
trapped.
Oh,
This
by
is
the way,
actually a map of the whole area.
what
Okay.
time of the year are we at the moment?
Right now you're in late summer, early autumn.
It's
Okay.
still warm at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still
So
warm.
Oh, yeah, you do have one. Okay.
yeah, that's the
Hmm.
proper
So where it
Fjällbacka.
says, yep, that's the edge of the mainland, and then Ricker Island is a little bit more than halfway across. So it wasn't too long.
So just going across the fjord from Helsingborg to Helsingør is a 20-minute ferry ride.
Hmm.
So that looks like it's about a couple of hours at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Olina will head to the inn.
Okay.
I mean, there's
So,
pretty much nothing else to do here.
all right, the inn. Okay. So the inn is itself a pretty sturdy wooden, it's about 2.5 story building. You can hear music coming out of the ground floor, which is based combination dining room and tavern.
Okay.
And the upper floors is where all the overnight rooms are, all the small guest rooms.
So I imagine they don't have a reception area, so I'll just Olina will walk up to the bar and greet the barkeep. Good evening, good sir. Look at my companion and I are looking for lodging. Might you happen to have rooms available?
I don't know. I might have. I'd have to go look. Uh, it's not cheap. You plan on paying for rooms?
Oh, of course.
Two, of course.
I take it you have your own resources?
Well, I presume so.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I got 5. And
Well, that's
capital
pretty
10.
good.
Yeah, well, I'm doctor. You're some kind of aristocrat dilettante, the socialite. What kind of job you are? I'm in a
Yeah.
All
sinful
right.
company here.
Yeah, 5 is pretty good.
All right. Well, he'll tell you what it requires for the expenses
I
per
didn't
night.
hear a word that you said. I'm sorry.
It's the equivalent of 4 resources per night,
Okay.
whatever the monetary form is.
So if we have 4 resources, or we spend 4 resources a night, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
How does it mean generate then?
So if you have
Um,
a, sorry, go on.
Basically, resources. You get the resources back after the end of the scenario, unless you find more during the course of the
Okay,
game.
but no, I mean by sense that if it's only if 5, if it's 4 resources
Mhm.
per night, we can only be here one night.
No, you have more resources than that. So if you look in the more core rule book and you go to pay, where's the equipment? I'm sorry. You go to the equipment on page 73. there's a table there that says modifier from resources, and so your 5 gives you 3 capital per scene or per whatever encounter.
Okay, good. But that's
Um,
so. I presume that 5 is going to be basically used for today at least. Oh, sorry, that 4.
well, he's saying you don't even have enough for today, so
Fine.
unless I've got it wrong, unless you're saying you need to have a resources value of at least 4 to
You need
pay
a
for your.
resources. You need a resources of at least 4.
Oh, okay, so
I,
he can afford
I,
his. I can afford.
yeah, I think both of us can afford it. Then.
Or you
Yes.
could share a room. That would be 4. Or you can not go a room and just sleep on the boat,
Oh,
and that's
that's
0.
painful suggestion. You.
Well, we're both female characters, so I
No,
mean.
I'm female. Sorry, I'm man. I changed
Oh,
my sex.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Well, you
my
have
that's
enough
good.
resources for your room. I have enough resources for my room. So
yeah.
we'll just get rooms if they're available next to each other. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good to me, as
Okay.
I originally suggested. I mean,
Okay.
you could hear from my name, Vaino. It's the most malish name that you can ever hear made up. Like,
Okay.
what's the female equivalent of Vaino? Vainoliina. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, what a funny name. Ho, ho, ho.
And
All right,
I,
so
I guess they're not checking papers, so I'm gonna sign in as Amanda Tierling.
the
As a
bartender says, "All right."
British?
He takes the money from you over a young woman, Justina. These folks to their room, out to their rooms. This young girl, 19-year-old girl, comes over. Nice,
Okay.
clean. Light comes over and shows you. Takes you up to the top floor.
It
Two
looks pretty
separate rooms.
nice.
They're small, cramped, not very nice rooms.
How many rooms are on this floor?
Oh boy, actually, that's a good question too.
I'm sorry, I came to be
On
answering all the good questions.
on this floor, there are 6 rooms.
6. Okay.
But like I
Oh,
said, they're cramped. Their ceilings are low because the roof is right there,
right.
and there's a giant chimney right in the middle.
Yeah. So basically, we have the cross beam basically right above our heads. Okay. Um.
Well, that's quite homely, to my opinion, at least.
But you said this was on the 3rd floor, so that means uh, there's got to be a floor below us, assuming that's got 6
There
rooms
is.
too. So that's an awful lot of rooms for an inn in such a small
Well,
town.
they probably have a lot of Swishers and sailors that come here to put their
Oh, that's true.
basically
Okay.
like bring their fish to their well fishery, I guess, a cannery or whatever you can
But
call
how
it.
many? But how many sailor? But how many like ship sailors are going to be able to afford these rates? I mean, you know.
They, they probably have different rates for locals and foreign
Oh, yeah.
outsiders. You know.
In other words, they saw us coming and said, "Hey, let's milk these people for some cash."
I
Okay.
mean, you can probably see from our clothing that we are a bit more upper class than they
Oh
are.
yeah.
So.
Okay, so take the key to the room, and I'm going to. Olina will search her room to make sure there's nothing, just for anything out of the ordinary.
Yes, no any curses.
You can both
Yeah,
make observation rolls.
that's what I was going to ask you. What role would it? All right, observation.
Good idea, actually. I didn't. Observation.
Another empathy skill. Okay.
Oh, both of us got successes. I got 2, he won.
You got 2, you
She
got
won.
1.
Yeah.
So if he gets so I understand in this system that 1 success is pretty much what you need, but if you get
Yep.
extra successes, they give you like additional stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So either you might be able to, like for this, you might be able to find more stuff if it's available, you might be able to get a bonus on the same roll in the future. Anything like that. It's basically you succeed. Here's a little bit extra.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me see.
And I have to jump off for a second.
Okay. So in all the rooms, there are the same pictures that of a family of an older woman and 3 short, sort of overweight fat boys and a taller, skinnier man.
Hmm.
Just
So it's
all the pictures
like a
are
family picture.
it looks like after yes.
And does it depict the owner of the inn?
It does not say who is in the picture.
Okay. Does it look a bit older?
It looks a little weather worn, but nothing you would make it seem older. Probably a few months, maybe a year or 2 old. That's about it.
Quite.
So as you're there, um,
Well, I'm still kind of waiting him to
wait,
come back. So
come back. Okay.
because he said he was going to be
Yep.
bit of do. Well, what's the weather outside now that we are waiting?
So the weather is pretty calm. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not enough to dispel the overwhelming stench of fish that seems to be everywhere.
I see. Well, I don't like Sillista or Silakasta, so that's going to be a bit of a painful thing here. Well, except those that are deep fried, those are pretty good tasting, but like pickled or uh, pickled herring, oh, not very tasty, I say. Well, at least I don't really like. I haven't eaten those much enough to say. But it's when it's cold, it tastes too much fish like. Like there's certain strong fishiness on it. Like eating ocean. And if you have the trying to eat ocean, I can tell you it's not very tasteful, I say. Okay, he's back. Thank
I'm back.
God.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Had to go to the bathroom.
That's all right. These things happen.
So these are what the rooms look like?
No, that's what I put on as
Oh.
examples.
Oh, okay. All right. So did I find anything in the room?
So,
Yes, sir.
as I said, all the rooms are pretty simple. They're all that's in there for decoration is a picture that of a family picture of a older woman, three short, fat boys that all look very similar, and a tall, thinner, like middle-aged man.
Okay. Um, can I do like a learning or investigation check to see if I would recognize the picture, the portrait of who it might be?
Um, I say you could probably you might recognize the older man if you do a learning.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you're getting
Um,
settled, the girl that I show you the rooms is they're helping you move things into the rooms, like helping with your bags.
I don't know how many bags John would have come with. I
Probably.
mean, I probably came with
Well, I
one.
I got
And
my medical
she's
my
insistent.
medical sorry.
Oh, she's insistent. Hmm.
Yeah.
Can I make a observation roll to see if I might deduce what her motivation is?
Um.
Is it
Actually,
with
you would have to manipulation roll to get her to talk.
Okay, I can do that. 2 successes.
Okay.
yeah.
So she says that her name is Justina.
Nice to meet you,
Um,
Justina.
and that the owner, Abella, likes to be called Godmother Abella, and she's very cruel. And her twin sons, Pete and Pace, have been known to use violence to carry out her wishes, up to the point of beating somebody to the edge of death.
Okay.
You had 2 successes. She tells you that she believes that Pete walks around with a gun. She's not sure. He keeps it hidden.
Okay. Hmm. That's that's very it's very interesting. Why don't you leave for better shores, my dear? Or actually, she's only 23. I'd say miss because we're about the same age group. Sorry. Acting like a matron and I'm not. Okay. Yeah, why don't you
Um,
leave for other shores?
I can't. I, my my family is on the island, and I'm the only one who's working to bring in any kind of money. So if I leave, Bella was
I
gonna
see.
throw them off the. Are they supposed to go live with Urvanus? I mean, poor old man spends more time drinking and fishing of his little rock than showing any concern for any of the people who live on this place.
Hmm. Very, very, very. It's very unsettling to hear, Miss. How long have you worked here?
Years.
I see. Hmm. Well, thank you most assuredly for your assistance, and I'll give her a modest tip.
Okay.
I
She
guess that's why
curtsies
she was.
and makes her way back down towards where the tavern is.
Okay. Well, once I've got my. Uh, so Olina didn't bring much, changes of clothes, you know, toilet kit, those types of things, hygiene kit, I guess, whatever. Some makeup, whatever. I'm gonna go knock on. What's his character's name?
Vaina,
Veno. Gonna go
Vaina.
knock. What?
With Vaina, it's simple.
Vino.
Not Vaina. And Vaina. Lukmanen.
Veno. Okay, Veno. I'm gonna go.
Vaina, goddammit.
Okay, I'm gonna go knock on John's door and
So
ask if he's settled.
I settle here. Could just, of course, I'm going to took my little bit more. Let's say a little bit less clothing out of me and put on take well, I always go to walk with my medical equipment with me and opera glass side that I keep in the same uh, kind of not exactly a suit guys but medical suit bag. If we want to go, I'm open to idea. But I
Okay.
mean, should I call you Olena or Elskling?
You can call me Alina.
Oh, very nice. That's fine. Miss
Uh,
Olena.
or you can call me David. It doesn't really matter.
I prefer such
Sure.
names.
Okay. So yeah, so I'll ask him if he'd like to go down to the tap room for
And I
some.
said yes.
Of excellent,
All right.
and she'll
So
allow him to go. So.
you go down there, and there's probably a good dozen people there drinking. And
Really?
in the center of the room is Oscar. He's holding his Bible high above his head and he's shouting and telling everybody that every sip of alcohol they take is bringing them 1 inch closer to the devil's bosom. And God will smite all of them for their sins if they do not repent. And that the only way to repent is to accept Jesus to their hearts. And people are just getting furious with him, getting empty bottles thrown at him.
Bottles
He's
thrown
got
at him?
empty glass bottles have been thrown in his direction.
Wow.
Food has been thrown at him, and he's just standing there and continuously telling people how ruined they are, how damned they are. Um, and as you're one to see another short lady walk in to the room from the kitchen, and she's shouting that Oscar needs to leave before he starts a riot again.
Okay, so Olina will walk up there off to the side and suggest that perhaps coming back at another time might be more productive, and I'll be happy to roll like manipulation.
Yeah, go ahead. You can try to convince him.
Okay,
So roll
Well,
manipulation.
they
3 successes.
There you go.
it said that they hated Jesus because he told them the truth.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him any good if he gets killed. I just
True. He probably doesn't have any resurrections.
Does
So
he have? Yeah, he does not have any kind of skill that can He says, fine. These people. Might be beyond saving.
Perhaps. But you'll not be around to save them at another time if you're not with us. In both spirit and body.
All right. Well, I'm going to begin the walk back to my shack. If you need anything, come find me.
Okay. So Olina will start
I want
once
to
he
see.
leaves. Once he leaves, Olina will kind of say, "Oh, we can get back to a more prosperous evening," and she'll offer to buy the house to buy everybody around.
All right.
Does that include me?
Yes, that would include you.
Oh, nice. That's very nice.
So just my resources is 8. So
Okay, yeah.
I have the
It's
highest
always
resources you could get.
it's good to have friends in higher places.
Especially ones with money.
Yeah, exactly.
So people cheer, and the woman comes up to you.
Hip hip
Are you
hooray.
friends of his?
Not so much friends as recent acquaintances. He invited an associate of ours who we both of us uh, consult with, and said that there were some very strange happenings going on. Apparently, a young boy was murdered recently, and he is concerned. And we thought our colleague suggested we take a look and see if there was anything to it, and
Uh,
here
it
we
was the
are.
weaker. It was the weaker who's dead.
The weaker who's dead? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he was the mentor of our Oscar.
Oh, okay, the mentor. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that part. Yeah, he was killed. The mentor, his tutor was killed, murdered, and we thought we'd take a look into it since,
Technically, it was suicide by police. So, I mean,
well,
maybe he's
still
just
he's
delusional. I'm a doctor, and if you have any illnesses, you can always come to me with your problems in those sort of fixes.
In fact, my colleague here would like to, if it's still available, perhaps examine the body.
Yes, I was actually thinking about if it's not have not yet been buried, then I would like to see it. But I probably have to go to what's the local what's the word for it? Magistrate, or uh probably what's the for the village head or something like that. Who probably where is the do you know about sorry, recently, as you have probably listened up, Carl Eric Heckrist was found dead nearby, and I would like to know
I'm aware,
if
yes.
yeah, do you know if his body or the local officials would have the body somewhere around here? And it's curious to
The
see.
body wouldn't be here. He had been in. Last time I had seen him was, what was it? A few weeks ago.
Oh, he's buried by
Yes,
now.
yeah, I was thinking that.
Um, and you know, my son, sort of. If you were to say that there's somebody who runs this little town, this island, my son, and he was very helpful with the police, with the magistrate, who came and secured the body, and they've taken it back
Hmm.
off the
I would
island.
have I would have liked Dr. Magister and see the body, but I think it's at this point quite impossible then. Maybe I should send them a letter, but how long that's going to take? Well, doesn't really matter. Still, did you notice, Vicar, what your personal impression of him you have?
He was loud and annoying and disruptive.
So bit of a made from similar stone as this Oscar here. Oh,
Yes.
well, that's unfortunate. Is there a lot of sinfulness around here? I mean, I understand the people like to drink because there's not much else to do here, unfortunately. So, I mean, they probably have. If you cannot really have anything else to do than drink, then it's probably trying to, weigh your piper around is going to be a fool's errand.
There
I
is,
think.
depending on who you ask, there is a lot of sin. And you ask someone, and they'll say this is a place of relaxation and comfort. And then you get people like Vicar Carl Hedfist, who has, if rumors are to be believed, done things that are not so holy and deserving of his own righteous punishment. But those are just rumors.
Oh, could you open up with these rumors? I mean, of course, we don't want to speak ill of the dead, but I mean, you could say that it's well, let's speak ill of the dead then.
I,
If I cannot really find a nicer way to put it.
I will not kill
Oh well, do not speak of
Uh,
ill
he
of the
was.
dead then. But could you?
I will say that he was known for being very friendly
What, gentlemen?
with many of the residents and friendly. He was nice. Some people's company. There were rumors that
Oh,
his friendliness was he was very friendly with
oh,
some of the younger residents.
Ah, okay.
yeah.
But that's just a rumor, and I will not say anything more. So,
Uh,
in some
That's
ways, I'm
quite.
glad he's not coming back. The method of his departure is unfortunate, but I'm glad he's not back.
Well, that's quite sinful of him, but of course that's just a rumor, so we shouldn't put any will to him in heaven or any other places that he's in. So
Hmm.
still, do you know anybody who's had more dealings with him? I mean, we are technically here to. Um, Well, I cannot really open up. Okay. Do you know anybody who's had more dealings with him as a regular basis, or at least while did he has any real converts? You could say. I mean, everybody here is of course part of the church, but you know, did anybody even try to listen him on his sermons?
I know he probably spent the most time speaking with that old fisherman Orvaris. Uh,
How do you rule all the values?
I'm gonna actually put it right in chat because I know I'm gonna mispronounce it or something.
Orvaris, okay. Or how the Swedish folk pronounced it. Or what is... Let's see. Oh, no,
He's
oh is
old.
alright.
Whenever he gets some money, he comes around here to buy some fresh alcohol. Otherwise, he'll just drink whatever he manages to scrounge up. Don't put too much stock in anything he says. He doesn't even dare to live with community anymore. Thinking he's so high and mighty that he can go off on one of the other islands and just live in a little shack and fish all day and just to ignore all of us people.
Yeah, I know the type.
Yes, very
He
interesting.
used to, and he had a very important community ago. 10 years ago, he was very influential. One of the best fishermen that my son hired. Helped around the island a lot. Helped build this inn. But yeah, now he likes to live
Yeah.
off by himself, drinking.
So, did he have any kind of family members here? It sounds that he kind of like either fell down a little bit on.
No family. Just him.
Okay,
Just as
so
long as I've
no.
known him.
So, just a normal melancholy of age, I believe. Then.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, where's your son?
Well, Zacharias is in the warehouse, overseeing everything. I'm not sure where the twins are. He and Pace are around here somewhere. And Paul, my youngest, he's on a trip.
Oh,
He's not going to be around here at all.
I've extensively traveled around Europe. Might I ask where he's traveling to?
Gothenburg. I don't know how you pronounce this word because it's not in my native language.
Gotcha.
Gothenburg. Oh, Gothenburg. Oh. No, it's a big. It's a Swedish town, just a little bit on south side.
Yes.
You said Gothenburg, right?
Yes.
Göteborg. It's Göteborg in Sweden. Well, I think Swedish and Finland both it's Göteborg. Göteborg, I think in Swedish.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the second largest city of this great nation. It's just a few hundred miles, about probably bit over 100 miles south from here. So it's not hardly out of the great cities of Europe, you could say, but definitely second greatest city in this country at least.
Yes, he won't. He's going to be gone for a little while. He won't be back anytime soon.
Okay,
But
well
yes,
that's a shame. Who's the one who found the body, by the way, if I may ask, or if you have any knowledge on this thing?
Yes, who did find the body?
it's discovered by my son Zacharias. He was out for his morning jog.
Oh,
He had come across the body when they had washed up.
I
He had
see.
reported the incident immediately to the proper authorities.
Of course.
And
Did
as
they?
the leader of this island, he is very cordial and very helpful, making sure that everything was by the book, as you might say.
Good.
No, I mean, unless you have anything else you want to ask me, I have to get back to my customers.
Oh, of course. Thank you so much for your time. You've been quite indulgent of us.
Yes, thank you, Miss Amundsen.
Can I make
No,
a
please.
Madame
observation check to see
Amundsen.
if she's hiding anything or if she's being
Sure.
evasive?
Well, she's definitely hiding something.
As you know, it's always been the goal of Debunker Bunker to challenge and test all of the nonsense in the world today, from internet videos to conspiracy theories, and we're very proud of what we've done so far.
But something has recently fallen into our lap that promises to be our biggest one yet. It looks, on the face of it, quite astounding, and we're going to keep an open mind about it. About 2 months ago, an anonymous email directed us to something interesting on the dark web. After taking all the proper precautions, we followed a link that led us to a video that showed something extraordinary.
Oh, one success.
Success. So
Good job.
Well, I got.
you noticed
20.
that when she had been talking, her tone, any mention time that she mentioned what was Paul, her voice was dropped a little bit, like she was almost saying his name out of disdain.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Strange. Okay. I didn't figure that
But now
out. So.
she has walked away and
Okay.
going back to refill drinks of really cheap beer.
So Olina would like to explore or she'd like to continue talking with the various people in the tap room, uh, and that.
Anybody who kind of likes uh, comes out from the crowd, you could say.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, anybody that stands out from the crowd.
A little bit better, Gamey.
Okay.
Look out for NPCs. With Cruz.
Well, no, I mean
So
it
as
makes
you walk,
it makes perfect sense. I mean, most of these
Yeah,
people aren't going.
it does, but still.
It's still
I
funny.
mean, yeah.
you start talking to the drunks, you sense they're not cool. They're drunk. They're slurring their words.
Yeah, I think this is the wrong time to talk to them. It
Um,
seems.
but you do notice these two
Actually,
twin men. They're short, fat. They're sort of just watching you. They're not drinking anything, not eating anything. They're just watching you.
oh,
Do they have any resemblance um to the madam of this inn?
Yes.
The I think those are the lesser brothers of the family, you could say.
hmm. Well,
So
Olina, being a party face, will walk up to them and introduce herself. Good afternoon, gentlemen. It's quite a
Pete ja
surprise and shock to meet such two well-dressed
Pekka, I
men
guess.
in a place, gentlemen such as yourself, in a place such as this.
The one on the right says, name's Pace. I'm
Oh,
sure that I can keep pace with you if you want to go show me up to what room you're staying in. You know what I mean? The other
she'll
one
she'll
elbows
she'll
and says, "My name's
she'll give a
Pete. Don't
mocking laugh and say, "Oh,
don't pay
how
attention
delightfully
to my
crude!
brother. My brother's an idiot. All my brothers are idiots.
And how many brothers do you have?" She'll ask.
I've got 6 brothers. He holds up one hand, one fat, meaty hand, and with one finger he says, Zach, other
Zacharias?
finger, Pete, himself, third finger, Pace, fourth finger, Paul. Like I said, 6.
Oh my. Well, you certainly do seem to be the smartest of the bunch.
Oh, I definitely am. He kind of like puts his chest out all proudly, and you can. I make an observation roll.
Eh,
Nope.
So yeah, he's just standing there all proud and. So, what's your name?
I'm Olina. Miss Olina.
Elena.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. And this is my associate, Vino. He is a
Eh?
physician.
Sorry, I was drinky here. You're talking to me? Eh?
I was
Uh,
talking
well,
about you.
what brings you to this
Brings
fine island?
me. Brings me here. Well, it's a long and arduous story. It started in 1500s when my ancestors and I start going. I gotta start talking to myself
Man,
basically
if
as
this
my
game had
story.
inspiration, that would be worth an inspiration die.
But
Oh,
anyways,
oh,
but immediately after like long story from my great ancestor to this day, I'm here as a due to my job. But not
well.
as a doctor.
Okay.
but not
So
as a
I'm
doctor.
I
yes,
got to
but I
do.
am a doctor. So, but Miss Alena probably can tell our story better way than me because I'm not a you could say people's person necessary.
Oh, you're
I like
quite
to
a
poke.
people's person. You just like your people more laying flat on a slab and not breathing.
Well, I won't call that. I like to if I poke them. I like that they make noises. It's uh, it's much better that they do not make any noises.
She'll laugh jokingly
Yeah.
as she making a bit of fun at your expense.
Yeah, I noticed.
And
Um,
what might you do in this humble town? I'll ask the brother.
Oh, just sort of help out my mother, you know, my brother, whatever is necessary.
Surely a strapping young man such yourself has greater ambitions.
Oh, well, Zach has given us so much opportunity, on his fishing vessels, just to sort of really help with that tough manual labor.
Ah, I see.
And, I love being out there on the water and just feeling the ropes and the ears and the nets. All of that is so great. And I'm
I
not going to make
see.
you roll to notice that his hands are perfectly clean, like he's never actually worked a day in his life.
Yeah, okay.
oh,
I get it. So he's bragging. So he's basically bragging about being a, a man of the people. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I see. Well, I understand that there was a death recently in the hamlet. Apparently, by suicide, or something involving the police.
Oh,
It's made
yeah,
quite the
there's
news.
yeah, the vicar, yeah, took his own life. It's
Oh, he
unfortunate,
did.
yeah, sort of crazy, I when I discovered the body, it was it just washed up on shore. It was what there was fish coming out of the guy's mouth. It was disgusting. His skin was all blue. It was, ugh,
I see.
just
Most
wrong.
disturbing. You said there were fish coming out of it. I must
Yeah,
imagine that it must have been in the water for quite some time.
I'm sure. I don't know how long. But like I said, when I found the body, I notified my brother. He called for help. It was already too late. The
Ah,
poor guy was already dead.
Oh,
so
that's
And
quite
yeah,
tragic.
it's Vino can look to make an observation roll.
We can make an observation roll?
Yes.
yes.
Nope.
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 We
No,
see
no success.
nothing.
Nothing has happened.
Hmm. I'll turn to Vion and ask. If
Wait.
fish. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get the name right. I'm just not.
I understand, Mrs. Elena. You. Where was it? Where it's the Danish or Swedish?
Danish actually.
Yeah, Danish, of course, cannot. I mean, Danish cannot. Nobody can speak Danish properly. It's only natural that you cannot speak any other language properly. Ho 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 ho. But
Yes, of
anyways,
course. But no, my family is from Helsingor, and we're minor nobility of the
of course,
Ullenborn. Yeah, and
of course,
she just recently moved to Uppsala to study privately at Uppsala University. There you go.
well, of course. But your question was, observation
Oh
was.
yes, I was asking about the fish in the body. How long would one have to be submerged in the water for that to happen?
Well, I mean, I do not exactly know, but I would say that it usually needs to be quite. Um, Either it needs to have other holes made it, not just a one hole with a bullet, big holes to make one. Of course, we start to eat rotten body, of course, quite quickly, but I mean, in this kind of weather in this area usually it takes much longer time, so uh, I mean, I very much presume that they didn't go inside from the you know from the down there, as
And
it's
I'll
kind of.
and I'll turn to the brother to the guy and say, I realize it might be getting quite late in the afternoon, but this is such a small village. I'm wondering if perhaps you might show the two of us where you discovered the body? I'm sure my associate would be most interested in examining the location. Do you want me to roll manipulation or something?
Yeah, you can make a manipulation roll.
Okay.
Can I make also medicine roll as I'm trying to like think about how long
Yeah.
about.
I was thinking that would be something he'd be good at. Make a medicine
Yeah,
roll.
make a medicine roll.
Okay, one success in both of cases.
Well, the medicine roll I'll answer first. You wouldn't expect to see too much sea life if he had entered the water dead, unless there's
Yes.
something already inside his body that was attracting fish.
Hmm.
You might expect
Yes.
like crabs to basically almost nest in the body at some eventually after a couple days, but the fish wouldn't. Fish themselves would avoid it.
Hmm.
Yes, at least quite some time, and going inside would be basically dangerous. And
Yes.
there isn't many sharks around here,
No.
so actually there's few, but I don't think that anyone would. To my knowledge, they are not much covering us. So I would say that it's quite unlikely that anything big enough could make holes into the body to uh, make other smaller fish to try to eat it. So it's very unlikely in this kind of case.
I see.
Well, And he'll say, and I didn't discover him on this island. I was over on
Oh,
one of the other islands.
oh,
Just
which
sort of.
island was that? I no realize that there's many small islands in this
Oh,
archipelago.
yeah,
There's a
there's
lot of
plenty. Um,
And how were you
I
on this
was
island?
well, I like to take a little skiff around, row out to other islands. You know, I have other
Oh,
hobbies,
I see.
and but it was body was on Graveyard Island. Yeah,
Oh,
how appropriate.
I assume there's a graveyard on the island.
actually, no.
No.
There's, there's a
Oh,
shipwreck on it, but there's no graveyard.
oh. Well, if we were wanting to visit this island, would there be a boat for rent or charter that might take us there?
I'm sure you'd be able to find a boat that'll take you out there if you really want to go. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. There's not much to see.
Well, you just said a
Although,
shipwreck,
I
and
mean,
again,
with the
It probably
moon
happened a long
coming,
time
with the
ago.
moon in a few nights,
I mean, I'm
there
I'm
might be
sure
something.
you have a small boat. You might a skiff of some kind. You might be willing to take us out there, and she'll bat her lashes and smile.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I usually just borrow something from my brother because he's got all these different boats that can go out there. And
Oh,
I mean, if you really want me to bring you out there, I will. But
well, did you hear that, Vito? He's offering to take us out there. Well, how long will it take us to get there?
oh well, if we row, it's gonna take a couple hours.
A couple
Provided that
hours?
um yeah
So what were you doing there if it was such a distance away? And you said there's nothing really out there. What brought
well,
you
there
out
are
there? I didn't catch any of
out
that.
there. There's some stuff out there. There's if I want to take out my easel and stuff, and I can just go and paint some like
Oh, you're
wildlife.
an
But
artist. So
that
am I.
that's very nice. No, my mother doesn't like me talking about it because it would rather that we avoid those islands because they're dangerous, and so I don't like to bring it up.
You don't like to bring up your artwork because it's dangerous?
No, the artwork's not dangerous. The location is dangerous. The islands out there are dangerous.
Oh, I see. Well, that's very interesting. Um, well, thank you so very much. Was there anything else of interest of the body that you might have seen while you were out there when you discovered it?
No, no, nothing, nothing of interest.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
that yeah, sure. Is that observation?
You most certainly can roll observation if you want to.
But
Sure.
okay, me probably yeah,
Yeah.
I already understood that.
Because that didn't make a lot of sense. So here we go. Ooh, one success.
Yeah, do I even have to roll? Well, I can roll anyways. Okay,
Yay.
success on both cases.
We both know stuff.
Okay. So
I didn't hear
what
anything.
you've gathered and like observed, the islands reef. So this makes sense. But you get the sense that he's also trying to avoid going back to that island anytime soon.
Hmm.
And he's trying to be nice and dissuade you from it, but he'd rather you
Mm,
not. And he's definitely implying that there was more to the crime scene than he's letting on.
You don't say. Well, I think we can
Well,
leave.
yeah, I mean it's getting late, so we're gonna head home. You know,
Yeah,
Oh, of course.
have family dinner and stuff. But it was nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Have a good
yeah,
time on the
see you
island.
all around.
We'll
Pauli,
be
Pete
around.
ja Pasi.
Hmm.
And they sort of casually move out of leave the inn.
Yeah, interesting.
And as them
Okay.
walk, they walk in the direction of the big manor house, and they're met by a tall, thin man who's walking. You can't see the man's face.
Oh. I didn't know if we actually went out into the street to actually see that, but okay.
Oh,
Maybe we
you're
see
able to.
from the.
They have windows. There
Uh,
are windows in the inn. You can
yeah.
just see
Okay.
So
around.
he's man with no face.
No, he has
Oh
a face
my
So
with
we can't
face.
god!
we
You
can't
can't
see his
see his
face.
face.
Oh my god, his face is invisible.
I was like,
It's
oh my gosh, I just figured out what happened.
That is a very different game.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So everybody else you said here is really drunk and they're not going to be of
Yeah.
much help. So
Yeah.
so
People are filing out. People are coming in, eating and drinking. But yes.
so
Yeah, we
I'll ask if he wants to get a table and get something to eat and then talk about what we want to do next.
well, that's fine with me, but we need to secure a trustworthy guide for the area, basically.
I don't think we need a guide. There's like not much here to
No, I
guide someone
mean
through.
no, I mean guide slash boat driver who can take us
Oh,
around.
yes. Yes. I don't know if we want to go out to the island just yet, though. I'm thinking maybe.
Not at the moment, but like tomorrow. And I
Yeah.
think we need to secure somebody who knows the area and who can navigate the area. I mean, at the same, we kind of need both of them at the same time in this kind of situation, I would say.
I would
All right.
think after the inn here we go, since we still have some time of day, since we still have some daylight left. Maybe we go take a poke around the cannery since it seems to be about time people would be getting out or shift changing.
Yeah, but we could also try to listen in. I mean, we are investigators of supernatural. We
Well, we're
probably
in the
should.
inn.
Yeah, I know. No, I mean supernatural, and I mean that we really need to should try to like if there any older folk who have stories. I mean, most of them are probably going to be bullshit or
Okay.
fairy tales, but fairy tales seems to have to these environments some truth in them. I
Is there
think.
anybody else in this inn who looks like they might be older and more amenable to a conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are several different people.
I
Okay.
mean,
Sort of the older fishermen.
Okay. Um,
Uh,
I guess we'll just make our rounds around the inn and talk see if anybody wants to talk about anything.
yeah, hey son, hurry. That should work.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. You are going. There is a man there who is willing to sort of have a conversation with you. Seems kind of friendly. Name is Tom. Tomm. Tom.
Tommy? Hmm, strange name for Swedish. Well, actually,
Maybe he's
it's
not
probably
Swedish.
I'm not Swedish. Just here working, drinking. Yeah,
okay. Well,
What is he?
how did you wash in these shores?
listen.
Shores.
I've made some deals with people. I spent some money. I owe some money. Happened to be over this way. You know, can't really fault the guy for just sort of trying to avoid people with clubs and bad attitudes.
Yeah. Right.
Um,
Still, I
Where's
mean,
he from?
have you?
from London, a
Oh,
little far, but
I assume since I've traveled throughout Europe, I've been to London.
yeah, you would. But yeah, I'm a little far, but here
What
I
brings
am.
you here?
Oh, the silver, all the herring.
Ah, you're a fisherman then.
What else would I be here? Man?
No, quite
And
true.
this
Quite
is one
true.
of the best to get some. And not much work back where I'm from, at least not legitimate work that people aren't gonna, take your legs over.
Hmm.
But yeah. So what brings you folks to the island?
Well,
Oh,
I'm here to meet you, Englishman, because I want to have you make personal apology about Olanwa. You bloody British bastard. I haven't heard any kind of apologies from that one.
Well, hold on. Did you call me a British bastard?
No.
sounded like you did.
No, because it sounded kind of like you did, and there is no way to talk to somebody who has spent the whole afternoon drinking.
I probably should have think that last one. Elena, please say something with something charming.
Oh, you're doing just fine by yourself.
He takes a knife out of his pocket, out of his like his vest, and he just slams on the table, point into the wood.
Well, two
Oh,
can play this kind of game. I'm taking scalpel out of my medical bag and put it on pass it down on the table too. Huh? How's that?
I'm sorry. He's got this big old knife, and you've got a scalpel. This should be
Well,
interesting.
I
scalpel
think
can
this
cut a
British bastard has a bigger knife than you do.
but who knows to uh, who uses their weapon better? I say I can cut human body in few minutes. You can only cut some kind of like small fish open.
And
I don't need any
Olino,
kind of skill to take this knife and shove it through your eye.
will
Ah,
very subtly lay her revolver down on the table with her hand covering it, and a napkin with the barrel pointing in his general direction, and say, "Now, gentlemen, surely none of us have made the grave error of bringing a knife to a gunfight." Which she'll say in
oh,
very low tones.
oh, boo, you woman! This is part of our rituals,
Ritual? Okay.
part of our sailors here. Like everybody shows who's manliest of the manliest man in this bloody manly island.
How manly.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
So you came here to ask
Oh,
me something. What do you want to know? Because
yeah, sorry about that. Hey,
It's okay.
wait, hey, madam, could we have a? What do you like to drink, by the way? Oil or whiskey?
anything if it's free.
Uh,
Ouch.
your nicest whiskey over here, please, if you have any.
I don't know. Do they have any? Probably do.
Well, of course they do. I mean,
Yeah.
there should be whiskey here. It's probably going to be some kind of cheap liquor, but still.
Yeah, very true.
All right. So 3 glasses are brought to the table and filled up with this nice brownish liquid that may or may not be whiskey.
And Olina will put the revolver
Hmm.
away.
And
it's
the
terrible, but it does its job.
serving girl brings over like a little basket of like, um, I'd say they're like they're chips, so they're cut pieces of potato.
Yeah, fried
Kind of
potatoes, I
fried.
think.
They're kind of fried
Chips.
chips.
Okay. Olina will ask if they happen to have any wine. If they happen to have any wine.
The serving girl laughs.
Ho ho ho!
Okay.
These women's.
No, patrons don't drink anything. See, have to have special ordered that. We don't have any caskets of wine.
Ah. Well, you wouldn't happen to have a
I,
paranoid, would you?
I'm sure if you want anything specific like that, the Edmontons might have some in their private, uh, in their basement beneath their manor, but not here. Nothing like that. No, it's you got a whole bunch of fishermen who can't really afford a lot of really good quality drink, so
I'll ask for a glass of beer. I assume they have that, right?
yes, we have beer.
Okay, I'll have a glass of beer. And I'll just sip it slowly,
Okay,
very slowly, because it's probably not very good.
going.
Well,
You're gonna.
no
I'm
one.
actually gonna have note that you, Alina, when you're given the glass, you try to drink some of the beer, and the liquid seems to move away from your mouth
Oh,
as if it's you,
as it was what? I didn't hear
as if
that.
it's avoiding you.
Oh,
You can't drink it.
okay.
No, that's a nice party trick.
That's an interesting party trick. I'll place the glass down and make a note of that. Is there like some kind of check I could make to figure out what is going on?
That's a good question. Is there a check you can make?
Inspiration? I think it would be inspiration, right?
Is it
Um.
something supernatural related, like logic?
uh-oh. I would say make an investigation roll. See if you can figure out something going on with the glass.
Okay. Nope.
I probably don't
Nope.
notice this.
Just
So.
behaving weird.
Okay. Well, I will put the glass down since obviously doesn't want to be drank. All right.
Why are you drinking that?
Oh, I just wanted to be polite. And she'll give you like a look like something is up.
I probably cannot notice because I'm getting drunk here. Yeah, 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 it's polite thing to do. Another beer here, please, waitress. And to my English friend too.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he can drink.
He takes all like half the in one, half the mug.
Yeah. Ah, tastes good. Tastes good. Oh, can I drink too then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
good. I drink it good. Oh, this tastes wonderful.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'll ask. So, how long have you lived in this humble hamlet?
I just sort of travel around, working,
I see.
whatever
So,
I can do. I've
I
only been
see.
here about a month or two, maybe 3 months. I don't
Oh,
know. Hasn't been long.
and I take it you move on when work dries up, or you get bored.
Yeah, sort of like when the work dries up a little bit, but everything I've heard never dries up around here. Yeah. This place has been getting fish in mass amounts for decades. No signs of quieting down anytime soon.
Well, good fortune to you, I take it.
No, definitely.
Oh,
Is there
excellent.
yeah, it's like no matter what happens, fishing fights, you're gonna laugh, but it's almost like magic.
Oh, magic. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, like magic, I imagine some things can be like that. Well, have you noticed anything unusual in the Hamlet recently? Expressions of this like magic?
I'm joking about the magic. No, there's nothing different about
Oh,
this place.
you haven't seen anything out of the ordinary?
No. I
Oh,
mean, the most
well,
excitement we had was when those police were coming around and asking questions after the priest guy.
oh
He died.
yes, yes, the vicar. What did they ask?
Asking if he knew him, if he had an idea about what, you know, if something might have driven him to do that to himself. But
I see.
yeah, but no, nobody knew much. He was a nice guy. I met him a couple times. And my Hail Marys and all that.
Can you think of any reason why this might have happened?
Honestly, I don't know. Okay. Well, I know that he had that gun on him for self defense. Everybody knew he had that gun on him. Everybody knows he had that weapon. Maybe he wasn't thought something was going to happen. Maybe I don't know. There's all manner of things by the islands. Maybe something spooked him, and I don't know, took his own life, and then I fell in the water, and who knows?
You fell in the water?
Well, his body washed up, so I'm assuming he fell in the water.
Oh, of course.
But I don't know much about the whole thing. I mean, I never saw the body afterwards. Going off of what we heard Amundsen say.
I see. And what did he say?
Oh, that the body had washed up. It was all bloated. Uh, and when he come across the body, it was just like there was seaweed on it, like it had been submerged for a little while. I don't know. I don't know any of the detail, really specifics about it, but
Hmm, interesting.
It,
I'll look over at and ask him if what he thinks of that.
I say, että oli se Oularin-sota oli kauhea. And he starts singing the song of the Ulan Bar. He's too drunk to really
Okay.
think about. Siellä on näitä. I mean, these kind of stories are here and there, but terrible is the war that takes the man away from his family and loved ones day to day. Oh, what are we talking about?
Oh, we were talking about the. She'll remind you that we were talking about the Vikar's sudden about his death out
Yeah,
on
yes,
Graveyard
yes.
Island.
Yes, quite tragic, yes.
I heard that, and I'll ask him. I know you haven't been here long, but seeing as you're a man of the sea, do you know anything of this shipwreck that is out at, I believe it's Graveyard Island?
Yeah, I think I heard something about that. Well, before my time.
Yeah, I
Ship
think
trying to fish. Has
it's probably
crashed.
something. Yeah, yeah, it's probably the old thing. Like everybody knows that people in the Baltic Sea, like every local has stories about how they pulled up false lighthouses and. That way, kind of like get the ships to drive to the shore in these kind of seas during the like autumn and autumn and what's the last one? Anyways, during the storms, and then they shipwrecks and people basically robs any of the valuables from the ship, because that was the law that you can basically took if shipwrecks, you can basically take the anything that comes to shore, you can steal it, well, salvage it. It's probably some kind of those stories. I mean, everybody did that.
I see.
True stories. I mean, I bet like something like the Zachary's family probably were like our greatest, shore pirates. I don't remember what the exact word is um, for Swedish could be. And by Swedish, I mean English. Could be for it, but I mean, probably their ancestors had got the major share of it, and that's why they are so big and mighty these days, I think. Or
I
something
guess it
like
is
that.
really.
Oh,
Nothing really
you were
about
cut.
it.
Oh, so you cut off from there.
Yeah, there's nothing really special about it. Basically saying,
See.
yeah.
By the way, do you know about this hermit or whatever him called? What's that guy name? Orvalis, yeah.
Oh, the old guy, the old fisherman. Yeah, some people talk about
Yeah.
him. A lot of people worked with him. Been around forever. Used to be pretty important here in town. Close friends with the Amundsens. Uh, might even be godfather to a couple of the boys. But after the one,
What? Oh,
Zacharias was born, he stopped coming around except to drink at the inn. Sort
huh.
of abandoned everything here on the island. I mean, it's not like he had family or nothing. He was all by himself. He just went off and is living in a little shack on one of the other smaller islands.
Hmm. I see. By the way, what happened to old man Zacharias, the father of trees
Oh, the
boys?
father. Oh, let me think. I think it was a fishing accident, something like
Hmm.
that. It was tragic.
Well, I
It was,
was
but
or
little Zacharias was young when his
okay.
father died. So
Did Orvalis had anything to do with it? I mean, not about that, but was he with the shipping during that day?
I don't think so. I don't think there was
Ah,
any responsibility. No. Why,
okay.
why are all these questions about him?
I mean,
You
we're
think
kind
he's
of like,
somehow involved in this in the vicar's death?
nah, I don't think so. But I mean, he was probably, wasn't he kind of like his friend or something? So,
Yeah, I mean they
I
were
mean,
friends, but they had already stopped being friends before old man Edmondson passed.
okay. How long was this vicar here, by the way?
Years. From everything I've
Oh,
heard, he's been here a long time.
oh, he was here for. Oh, I see. But people's no, but he didn't never try to even left here.
No, I think he has a house somewhere on the island.
Ah,
No family, but house.
yeah, okay. Well, we were. By the way, do you know any Apple lad, older man who could be our um, try ship us around here? We are trying to find a guide and a boatman to
Well,
take
I'm
us
sure
around.
it wouldn't be hard. If you got coin, I mean, you can pay somebody to take you wherever you want to go. There's
Good.
plenty of
Any
fishermen here. Once they're sober, would be willing to do it. I mean, if I had a boat, I would, take you around. But I'm just a deckhand of sorts, so I work. I don't. That's not in my skill set.
that sounds good to me.
Okay. Do we want to head over to the I mean, are there more people to talk to in here? Because it seems like we could do this all day.
There's more people, but they're all going to give you very similar answers.
Okay. So do we want to head over to the cannery, or do we want to? Because it's probably getting kind of late.
At this point, yes, it is.
Okay. So you want to turn in for the night, and then in the morning head over, see if we can find a boat, take us to the island, to Graveyard Island. Vito?
Yeah, sure. Oh, wait.
Okay. I guess we could stay here and continue to carouse and see if we can't pick up any more information.
Yeah, at least.
Okay. Although we're not going to
Me.
get much more, but I mean, like, finish our meal and.
So, who was that tall fellow that we saw from the window?
Oh, he tells you that was Zacharias.
Oh wait, Zacharias? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh damn! Oh! Well, he must have just come back then.
I know. It doesn't look like any of the other members of his family. Yeah. Everyone jokes about it. Well, not him, because I'm pretty sure he'll have those people killed. But people talk about it.
Oh,
Anything like his mother or
does he and have any resemblance to his father?
I never met the guy, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other.
Oh, okay. No. Well, let's not speculate any that sort of matters. Then
Mm-hmm.
better not. But still, I probably need to talk with him. It seems that his trip to the Göteborg was quite short one.
Okay. I guess Olina will head up to her room, and prepare for turning in for the night.
Yeah, I think I have a small trip around the island. at least a little bit around the like
Oh, walk around the
around
town a
island.
little bit. Yeah, okay, she'll go
Yeah,
with
the
you.
island. Okay, come, then come. I'm trying to like a little bit. Would drink too much.
All right.
It's not smaller islands.
So you go
Yeah,
They look.
outside. It still smells pretty strong of dead fish. It's
And
almost like
she.
it's like in everything. This stench. You start walking around, and Vano, you notice as you're walking, keeping pace with you is a crab.
a crab. It's like
A crab walking right next to you. Just Alina can't see him, the crab. It's but walking right next to Vano. And
okay.
it kind of like whenever Vano stops, it stops and says, "Hey, I'm walking. What can you at least give me a hand? I mean, all this walking is driving me crazy."
Okay, okay.
What?
Okay,
Wait a second.
jump
A
in my
talking
hand. Then.
crab? Okay.
Alina, you do not hear it talking.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Here you go. Gotta like. Uh,
Oh,
so, how's been your evening?
you know, another day, another day.
Hard to stay work, I see.
Yeah, it's
Probably.
all I do is I go out, get what I need, maybe get some food, and then all the way. And then once a month, I get this nice full moon that lights up everything. Then it's back to the daily grind over and over and over again. You'd
You know what?
think that something would change.
Well, it says in the Bible, nothing news under the sun, as they say.
Oh, yeah, I mean, hey, at least the big guy moved back into the area. That's something.
Oh, yeah. Who's the big guy? Any local?
I don't know what his name is.
Okay, okay.
It's just I see him hanging around, sort of, kind of presence. Maybe she is something, but I don't know.
Okay. Or where you want me to drop you off then?
Oh, there's a little puddle up there. You just drop me off by that. I'm gonna
Okay.
my way back down to the water.
Okay, yeah,
But
that should be
no
good.
fair.
But where that big guy lives then? Is it any kind of like? Do you know where he lives?
Oh, where he lives? Oh, like right now? He doesn't show up all that often, but like usually. Oh, God, where's that shipwreck? The
Oh,
graveyard
that.
island. That's
Yeah.
now. He's never said that he's responsible for it, but he hasn't said he's not.
So he's a bit of a
So
pirate then.
you could say that. I mean, nothing. He unless you're nice to him, he's pretty much a jerk. He's
Okay. Does he like any kind of offerings then? Like a nice bottle of I don't know, like beer or bread or fish or something like that.
from you people. I don't think so. She gives him everything that he wants.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
and she's the one you got to satisfy. I mean,
Oh, well, that's one. Who's she?
oh, what's her name?
Yeah.
Zacharias' mom. I don't remember. Her name always slips
Yeah.
into
Yeah, she's called Godmother. That's probably easier to remember.
No, not her, not the human.
Oh,
His mother.
oh, oh, well, that's kind of like a family thing. I heard that he's a little bit. It's a bit of a family secret here.
Yeah.
So,
So
who's
it holds up a little claw. Keep it on the download.
Yeah. I know. I mean, everybody's talking about it, but you know about these kind of things. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah. Here's the. I think there's Bond coming over there.
Yep. Oh,
Do you want anything to
yes.
freeze? I could like. I could, if you want. I could share. I could think I got some bread here. If you want, I always like to
Oh,
grab some bread.
you know what?
They are very nice
I
when you guys
appreciate
come
that.
up and yeah. No problem. You're so cute looking, man. sorry, man. I didn't want to
Hey,
insult you,
look,
anyway. But, okay, here you go. I got
it's
drop him,
appreciated.
and
Thanks.
yeah, I put on bread on the water, and he probably start eating it. I think.
All right, so Alina, all you saw was your companion pick up a crab, start talking to it, and put it
Yeah.
in a little pool of water. With some bread.
Okay. So she's
Oh,
thinking he's being very, kind to creatures, but can she make like some kind of skill check? Because that seems weird.
Yeah. What kind of skill check do you want to make?
Inspiration? Like what the heck is going on?
Yeah, you can make an inspiration roll.
One success.
Well, you're convinced that has been drinking a lot,
Yeah. Okay.
so that might explain it. But there's also something a little off with this island. How when you were trying to drink here, it was keeping itself away. Along the same lines of things. Who knows? It's something odd.
Okay. Yeah. So after he does that, that was very kind of you to help that crab.
Talk to what?
That crab, you found it on
What
the
crap?
road and carried it to that puddle.
There was a crab here? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. You just up and
Oh,
moved to a
no,
puddle.
he talked about a lot of things. Like he said, there was some big guy moving in, and Zacharias' real mother, and that kind of things. It's kind of like pretty gossipy guy, that little guy. I think pretty polite too, I would say.
Uh-huh. Boy, you sure did have had a lot to drink. And
I did.
and Alina is now thinking that maybe there was something with the alcohol that maybe it's more than just, getting. Maybe it's more than just, the effects drinking.
Let's
Hmm.
see. I'm gonna put on this on there, like my notebook. Let's see. Zacharias' real mother connection to. I heard that Zacharias' father might be some kind of pirate who lives in the graveyard island, and let's see, needs to go to their mother. I think that godmother. Oh, she's literally her godmother then. How funny. Strange.
Okay.
I gotta like put on. But don't talk about it, this everybody. We kind of promise, wink, wink, both of us that we don't gossip around these kind of things. But investigation and all that. So we gotta need to be bit more gossipy like old women. Oh.
I see. Okay, are we
Oh.
doing? Are we seeing anything else as we're walking around the town?
No,
No.
nothing of
Okay.
importance.
Yeah, I start to talk to the moon in the skies. So how's your day been going on?
Well, it's been quite
It,
interesting, you know.
the moon does not answer you.
Oh,
It's just nice and big and bright.
It's Sunday here. Yeah, maybe it's not. He cannot hear me, or maybe he's during his walk hours, so he probably not really talk to talk to me. Talk. Oh, I almost passed out. I tell you, if that Englishman would try to put his hand on me, he would perhaps get some good beating up. I tell you. Oh, was he your Frenchman? Eh. But
So I'm going to say you
anyways,
eventually make your way back to the inn and go up to your rooms.
ik,
And eventually sleep comes to you.
oh,
Um, both of you just make logic rolls.
okay.
logic. I'm a logical fellow, so. Oh. Well, I would be if I had any.
Okay, so Vano, you have a nightmare. A terrible
Oh,
nightmare. You wake in the middle of the night to water running down the walls of your little room and the water pooling beneath the bed and slowly filling up
yeah.
as this the oppressive salt water just fills your nostrils and the terrible reek of dead fish fills your lungs. Everything you touch has that little slime of algae on it, and
Yeah.
you can feel seaweed wrapping around you. And you start to scream, and as you scream, you feel water pouring out of your mouth.
Bleh.
And I need you to make a force.
What roll? You cut off from there.
Force.
Ah, force. Force. Oh, here we go. It's not very good.
Okay. So on your character sheet, you're going to mark 1 physical damage.
Ow. Yeah, let's see. One physical damage. Experience. Where's the physical? Let's see. Oh
Let's-
yeah, broken, wounded, battered, exhausted.
Yeah, but you're just going to pick any of the ones other than broken. You can mark any one
Okay.
of those. And
I'm gonna put battered.
you wake up. You're sputtering, you're coughing. There's no water in the room whatsoever. Alana, you woke up hearing your companion screaming in the other room.
Where? I say.
Vino, are you out? She'll knock on the door. Vino, are you okay?
No, somebody has put on curse on me.
A curse on you. Uh-huh.
No, I mean quite really. It's I kind of like start to don't come in, but I going to like examine my body in front of mirror if there's any. I probably
Yeah,
have
you're a
some kind of
doctor. You
mirror
should be
in.
able to heal yourself. Do
Yeah,
something.
I try to look if there's any signs of any kind of like true physical damage. But as I feel my body has been beaten down with this kind of from. Is it so simple like struggle from nightmares, or is there something else that feels outright? And try to examine my body, anything weird.
There's no visible like signs of bruising or anything on your body. But when you look at the reflection of your mouth, you can see what looks like little scratches down your throat from all the rough coughing you had been doing.
Ugh.
Aside from that, nothing. No
Maybe
physical
bind your
evidence.
wounds, put some salve or something.
There are no wounds to
No
bind.
wounds.
Oh.
Yeah. I need to some kind of like a drink to like eases up my my throat, but that's probably it I can do. Maybe
Yep.
some
So
nice tea that I need to drink.
um, in the morning, you could hear
Right,
moving
yeah.
around. Sun is just over the horizon. It's early in the morning.
Okay. I hear what?
There are people moving around.
Oh, well, Olina will wake up, get ready, and head down to the tap room or down to the main room.
Okay. Yep, and
After she'll knock on Vino's door and tell him that she'll meet him downstairs.
all right. They serve breakfast, but it's a hearty breakfast, but there's nothing really to it. Just like eggs and sausage.
Okay.
Some hot tea with milk and sugar, please. Or at least sugar.
Some hot tea with me. Okay.
They bring you hot tea.
Wow.
And strongest milk you have.
The strongest milk you have. Okay.
They bring
So
you a small
Vino,
little cup with milk.
Yeah.
so Vino,
And
you
probably
don't look well this morning.
Yeah, don't say. Some kind of. I'm pretty sure that something tried to curse me with some kind of a nightmare. Because I don't dream. My nightmares do not have anything to do with the sea. My normal nightmares. So I'm pretty sure that it was something weird going on here from that.
I see.
True, like I was in my room and it suddenly was filled with seawater. And it was physically a seawater that tried to get inside my throat. And I kind of like open up like, and there's, and I
Seawater.
feel, yeah, I feel truly, yes. Well, what else do you think it was? Like it poured from every kind of like corner and window and under the door and that
Perhaps
getting sick.
your excessive drinking led to some aspirating of vomit, and that's what you were choking on? Maybe? Perhaps?
Yeah, I would say so, but I didn't found anything. Like, did I found anything like that, like uh, on my
Hello,
sheets?
anything?
All right. So, what are your plans for the day?
Well, after breakfast, I think we're gonna go head down to the wharf and see if we can't find a ship to take us to Ghost Island. Or sorry, not Ghost Island.
Graveyard,
Graveyard Island.
and meet that old fellow.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
And
you I'm just gonna fast forward. You eat breakfast. You head down to the cannery. The warehouse is busy. It's full of people that are already working. If you want to walk around the place, you'd have to make stealth rolls to move around unseen.
so we need go into the warehouse in the map, basically.
Warehouse, yes.
Yeah. So if we want to see, like, oh, do we investigate the place then?
You can,
I mean,
yep.
are we going to? Is that our plan? Are we going to do it
Or if
stealthily,
you're
or are
just
we
gonna
just going to walk around? What do you think?
Well, my stealth is 2, so that's not bad exactly.
Okay.
Well, if anybody caught me, I can say that I just want to look up the local interest.
That's true.
So you can try to like get yourself a little bit, if you want. You can try to get a tour of the place, but I definitely try to like stealth around then.
Yeah, I can stealth around too. I mean, I don't
Oh.
mind sneaky.
Well, success it seems. Oh,
Success.
both of us success. As we
Okay.
kind of sneak around, but just kind of like trying to hide behind the background noise or whatever you could call it,
Okay.
as people move around.
All right. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to notice that the smell of the fish is extremely strong here compared to anywhere else on the island.
Well,
I
it's the
need you to both.
cannery. It should be.
It's the cannery. You're going to both to the point where it's oppressive. And you both have to make force rolls.
Damn.
Okay. Nope.
You also suck in force. Force. 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you already have a condition. That's
So you
why
have
it
one
dropped
less
it to
attack
1.
and force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
I
right. So
guess we find the smell horrible.
yeah, you're to the point where you're all disgusting to you.
Okay, we'll leave the cannery.
As you are making your way back out of the cannery, you can make an investigation roll.
Okay.
1 success.
1 success.
Okay. Next to a couple barrels in sort of a somewhat secluded corner of the warehouse, in a stain of red, dark stain, is what looks like a pendant or a crucifix.
Looks like a what?
Crucifix inside this, what looks to be a red stain on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll take leave for a moment to investigate. Look at it.
Okay.
What would that be? Investigation. Already rolled that.
I mean, you already rolled investigation, so basically, it's
Inspiration?
you can make inspiration roll. That's fine if you want to.
3 successes.
All right, so it is definitely a religious symbol. It's a crucifix.
Of course.
It's a good quality. Good quality.
Is it like a
It
precious
had
metal, like silver or something?
it's made of silver or something very. It looks like it's made of silver.
Okay.
And it does have a very small engraving on it
Okay.
that says "Head Christ."
Do I know what that means?
That would be the same name as the vicar, who is
Oh, so this was
dead.
his crucifix. Okay. Hmm. But wait a second. You said there was a blood stain here?
That's what it looks.
So I'm going to ask Vino if.
Can I make a medicine roll
Yeah,
to
a
see
medicine
if that's
check.
blood?
Please make a medicine roll.
Okay. 1 success.
Yep, it's definitely a blood stain. No, not enough for a person to be killed, to die. It looks more like the blood from like an injury, pretty severe injury. But
Vino,
Okay.
do you
injury.
think maybe he was injured here and then maybe pushed or thrown into the water and died drowned there and then washed
Well,
up onto
I
a
mean,
graveyard
he
island?
had bullet hole in his skull, but maybe somebody tried to shoot him. It wasn't deadly, and then he fell into sea or something like that. It's not impossibility unless I seen the body and say, "Oh, the bullet straight to the skull and destroy the brain. Otherwise, that's a quite valid theory at the moment, at least.
I see. Most unusual. Okay, well, that's interesting. So something happened here. Maybe he was in maybe he discovered something that was going on in this cannery and he was attacked. Well, do we want to continue exploring the cannery? I mean, we both failed our force rolls, so I mean, I guess we just can't stand the smell here.
If you continue, you're gonna start. If you remain inside the cannery, you're gonna be start getting injury points.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's interesting. So there was something that happened. Maybe he wasn't killed, but maybe he was injured here. And where did he live? Did we ever find out where the Vicar lived?
Well, I presume it's probably same place where that our
Where the current
priest.
pastor is?
Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's the replacement. He seems to be here more in theory as a kind of like try to save these people from themselves, I think.
Yeah, save these people from their sins. Okay.
So, and also Zacharias seems to still be around here, as we heard from that Englishman.
Yes.
And,
White.
as you're talking to each other, you hear voices come just outside the door leading into the cannery.
Can we hear what they say?
Yes, you hear one voice saying, "There's two people that are obviously having a conversation, a man and a woman." The man is saying that she won't want to delay again. And the woman says, "We're going to have to change the sacrifice. People will suspect if he disappears now that this is going on, that those strangers have arrived."
Okay.
And the man asks, do you have an idea of who? Like, we can't mess again. And the woman says, "I have an idea. I really don't want to. She's a good employee. She helps
Do
bring
we
in more."
recognize? Do we recognize either of the voices?
You recognize the woman's voice as Abella Amundsen.
Or the
But you do not
Well, but
recognize the voice.
something is. All right.
should they
So we're
should
gonna
they
try,
con-
or I'm gonna try to sneak out of the cannery without them observing, or me. Do I roll stealth?
Okay. Make a stealth roll.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I have to see now if either of them noticed you.
Well, I'm going to use another door then. Oh, do I also roll stealth?
If you want to sneak out,
Well, I guess I try. Success.
Yay.
okay. So, Melina, noticed by a tall, thin man. With small, dark eyes, looks at you. Who are you?
Oh, hello. I'm Olina. I'm new into town and was coming down here to see if I can't find maybe a boat or a skiff of some kind that could take me and my colleague uh, to
Who's
the
not
the
around at
shipwreck.
the moment because I succeed on my stealth roll.
Yes, I know, but I still have a colleague,
Yeah, well, I know.
and I will happily roll manipulation to see if I can convince him. Can I do that?
You can roll manipulation. Give yourself one extra dice.
Oh, okay.
So a modifier of one.
Of course, immediately when I'm not around.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh my God, no success.
2,
Um,
5.
the
You got 3.
woman of Bella, she said, "Go. They want to rent a go up to Rhode Island." Oh man says, "That's interesting."
What's so
Well,
interesting about it? She'll ask.
not many people go out to Great Rhode Island.
Oh well, we've heard that there was a very pronounced shipwreck there. We wanted to
Oh,
explore.
yes. So
Do you know
very
anything
nice.
about the shipwreck?
Very before my time.
Ah, I see. Do you know anything about the ship or anything? Surely you've lived in the area long enough. You've heard things about it.
Uh, Something about it. Um, Possibly being a military ship.
Oh,
I don't
a
know.
warship of some kind.
Yeah, but nobody knows what happened to any of the survivors.
Oh, I
There should have been
see.
survivors. There were no kind of lifeboats or anything else noticed. Or
Ah. And might you happen to know of someone
but
that would be able to take us
like I
out
said,
there?
oh, he gives you the name of a fish. Like he's heading out in that direction. Should be leaving a couple hours once he's got
Oh,
a.
excellent.
He's going to be bringing some stuff from here to one of the other, another port. He'll be passing near there. Sure, he can bring you to the island if you really want to see it. And
Yeah.
if you decide to just leave, you can always do that.
I'm sorry to just leave.
Just
What do you
leave.
mean?
Yeah, there's no point coming back here. I mean,
Well, we're
just
not
go.
going to live out there. I don't think
No,
it's the
no, no,
place.
not out there. No, no. I'm talking about the port that he reaches. Just maybe get off there and don't come back this way. Go back
Oh, I see.
another direction. Just don't come back here.
It's certainly something to consider as viewing the wreck as the primary reason for our visit. My associate is a bit of a nautical maritime uh, f- fanatic, you might say, and he'd always wanted to see it, and this was some time for us to do so.
Oh, well, I encourage you to go out there. You know, maybe you'll be able to convince him to stick around for a while you go and explore the island. And
Oh, I'm sure he'll be coming with me.
oh well, good. I mean, more the merrier, right?
Yes, of course, of
So
course.
just a smile. And say, by the way, I'm Bryce.
Bryce, so pleasure to meet you. What do you do here
Um,
in this small town?
I own it.
Oh,
Well, I own this part of it. This building, the inn, my family home. I own all of it
I
now.
see.
And they won't let me buy the island, but step by step, I suppose.
I suppose.
What brings you to this island, by the way?
Oh, well, we
Be
received
distributing
an.
everywhere.
Oh, yes. Well, as I said, my associate, a bit of a nautical, maritime, historical buff, you might say. He's very interested in the shipwreck, and we had some coinciding time from our busy lives, and uh, took the opportunity to do so. He's a doctor, quite busy
Ah,
himself.
well,
Actually, can I some point come try to put in myself into the conversation as I probably have already sneak out from the uh, cannery,
yeah.
the fish processor factory, and I say,
Oh,
Mrs.
Vito, there
Alston,
you are. Well, I was just talking with with Bryce here, who says that he gave us
Bryce,
yes, and he gave us the name
Zacharias.
of
My name is
Zacharias.
Zacharias.
Oh,
oh, Zachariah.
Zacharias.
I'm sorry.
Oh, your mother told me that you were in the Göteborg, so. Oh,
No,
Göteborg.
that's my brother, Pete.
Oh, that was your brother Pete. Oh, well.
Not Pete. Paul. Sorry,
Oh, Pauli.
I have so many.
Why didn't say so? Pauli, Pete, and Pace. Huh. Then
I
they
know.
don't. Yeah. Are they all like twins?
Well, there's Pete and Pace are twins.
Okay.
Uh, Paul, and they're the oldest. Then there was Paul, and then there's me. I'm the
Hmm.
youngest.
Yeah, I noticed that they come to your mother. You certainly must go to be more close to your father then.
Well, unfortunately, my father passed.
Yes, yes, I heard. Quite tragic
So
tale.
the rest of our family is very close. You know, every night we
Of
have
course.
dinner together.
That's nice. Family is important, isn't it?
It is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. But
Um, but
um,
I really have to say,
yes,
I sort of noticed
you notice
Alina
what?
here. Alina
Yes,
was coming out of the cannery. Not a very
yes.
safe place.
Oh, it's
Yeah, of
not.
course.
No, there's a
Oh,
lot of
is it?
machinery. A lot of
Yeah.
machinery
Oh,
moving around.
even these kind of like far away place, there's machinery. Huh?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
give us a tour of the
we
place
had.
then? I'm
Oh,
quite interested to
we're
see.
not
You
really
know,
equipped for to have a tour of any
uh,
kind.
even
It's
for the lady who's actual lady, from the from the. I mean, I gotta like go. She's actual a noble woman.
well, you're welcome to visit anywhere on the island, but this place just isn't the safest. I mean,
Okay, okay.
Why is that?
we had a pretty serious injury. What was it? I don't know, maybe a month ago. Somebody was in
Oh,
here visiting. Was supposed to be inside the building. We told him he had to stay outside building for safety. He ignored us, came inside. He got his arm cut off.
oh, damn.
I know.
That's.
And I mean, we tried everything to like reattach it, but there was no saving the arm. It was shredded.
I
We
mean,
our doctor
during
managed to
the
bandage up the guy's wounds, but
well, yes, during this day and age, so that kind of uh, process is quite impossible. Like we do not know the mechanics of these kind of things yet, do we not?
exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
still how tragic, I must say.
Oh, very. Oh,
But Hmm?
yeah, I'll introduce you to Fisherman on that, and maybe he'll take you out. And like I said, don't come back to Wrecker Island. Just
Yes, I
wherever
was
you go next.
informing Zachariah here that after visiting the wreck, that we will have mostly accomplished most of our journey.
Yes, of course. Yeah, it's nice to see local sites, and after we have so closely get intimated of this area smells. Have you anybody noticed that this place smells like a fish?
Of course, it smells like fish.
Arr.
All we
Ah,
do is smell like fish.
oh, I think there's. You say that there's something fishy going on here.
Well, nothing fishy going on. There's fish going on.
Aha! So where's the fish come then?
The fish.
Yes, where they did come?
There's a lot of
If there's
fish.
nothing, if there's no fish, if something
I
fishy
never.
going on.
I said there was nothing fishy going on. I never said there's no fish going on. The fish are
Well,
swimming up the channel.
oh, I
You
just screw around
you're
here.
funny. You're funny. Yeah, I get that. I get it. I get it.
Yes, I
Ugh.
am. But anyway, so good to see you, madam. Good to see you, Zacharias. Uh, nice place you truly have here. Truly,
Oh,
Yes.
well, it's a very nice place. And look at
mm,
when you're here, you can relax. You don't have to drown in any salt water. Then you move on.
yeah.
Yes, very true.
What
And he's
shall
looking directly at you.
Who?
I
Who?
remember your character's name. Why can't I
Olina?
remember
Vaina?
your character? Vino. Looking right at Vino.
It's literally in my both in the Roll20 and Discord. I put on that
Yeah, it's because
Luke
I
on it.
don't actually have open fault.
Okay, you can always use the last
Okay.
name, but from the
Yeah.
original last name of the character, Luukkonen.
All right.
Okay. Well,
But
thank you
Doc,
very much.
Dr. Luukkonen. And nice to meet you, Mr. What's the last name of you guys?
Amundsen.
Amundsen. Amundsen, yeah. Son of Amund, you could say. Oh, ho, ho. But anyways, well, that was a very relevating conversation about fish, I think so. And
Yeah.
canaries, it seems.
Yeah. So
Yes. Very.
he does his promise. He directs you to a fisherman who is going to be leaving port, going in the direction of Graveyard Isle.
Okay.
And it's going to be a couple hours drive of a pilot from the boat from Wrecker Island to Graveyard Island.
Yes, but like before, like yeah, after like Zacharias going on or something like that, then I got to start to the fisherman that we can pay some extra if you took us to the Vicar's house. Is it on the Recce Islands, the Vicar's house?
Oh no, the vicar lives here on the other side of the island. He
Oh
lived on the other side of the island.
well, we like to go there and to see the that local old man, the Ovaris. Orvaris, what's the name?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
oh, he's
Orvaris.
not. He doesn't live on this island.
I know, but
Live on this island.
afterwards, yeah, what island did he live on? Was it Graveyard Island 2 or some else
It's
island?
near Graveyard Island. It's not on Graveyard Island.
Okay, well, we can We
It's a
could
small
make a
little
small.
unnamed on them.
i-
There's no name for it on the map.
If you can, okay, yes. If we kind of like rent you from this moment, and you can wait up like 1 hour or two, and afterwards we come back with some like picnic stuff with us. Then we could go to meet this old man Ovaris, and maybe after that see the graveyard islands if possible.
Okay.
Yes.
Good,
All right.
that works for you.
I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, yes. Well, good, good to know.
Yes.
So you talk to the fisherman who agrees that for a nominal price. And he'll basically you can chart to where you want to go. A few hours later, he's able to depart, and you sail to just south of Graveyard Isle, where Ourovaris lives, in a little shack. His you see from the distance his fishing pole propped up on some rocks, and he's fishing
Oh.
from the beach.
Yeah, couldn't we see the Vicar's house first, by the way?
A vicar's house? You're not going to find anything at the vicar's house. I'm just going to skip right over it. There's no reason to go to the vicar's house.
Oh, well, that's disappointing. Like, there's no any research about the local history or anything like that.
No.
That's definitely out in something that should be added in I think. If I got to run this adventure someday, and then I definitely got to put that something in there. Well, okay, well, maybe not, maybe yes. Okay, anyways, let's go into the meet this old man of the old sea.
Okay. As the boat you're on is approaching, you can tell that the water is swelling more beneath you. The point where the little skipping up and down leaves, and to the point where you're almost starting to feel sick. And I'm going to actually have you make a roll, because this is a sickening amount of water. You're going to make agility rolls. The chop. Yep.
Okay.
Make agility rolls.
Both of us.
Both of you.
Okay, I kill at Trinity. Oh, please.
Okay.
Oh, one success
So,
there.
Vano, you're able to hold on to the boat as it's rocking. Olina, you are tossed overboard.
Oh no! She'll
It was nice to meet you. Have a good day.
You can make another agility roll to try to swim back to the boat.
Okay.
Somebody I tried to throw a rope at
Yeah, a
her.
rope or something. A life preserver. The ring buoy.
Okay.
Well, we probably don't have those.
Vano, you
like
can throw something to catch her. It's going to make a force roll to throw.
Yeah, I throw at her the anchor, so take hold of this.
Yeah, throw the anchor at her. That'll work.
Okay, so strength roll, you said.
Force, yes.
Oh, force roll. Well, it's not gonna be good. Okay, 1, and that's 5. How frustrating.
All right, so you kind of toss it, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So, Alina, you can make another agility roll, but every roll you make is going to cause one point of injury to you.
Okay.
So it's up to you to try to swim
Can she
back
does
to the boat,
anything
or
else?
you can swim for free away from the ship.
Well,
Try to
that's
swim to
gonna
the
get
nearest
me.
land.
How far away is land?
That's within sight. So
I'll swim for land.
okay.
You get 5-5. This is pretty frustrating. Is there any kind of like luck system in Vaesen? I don't remember.
Not really. No. It's just harder to die in Vaesen, but it's
Not
injuries
impossible.
pile up really quickly. Yeah, injuries pile up pretty quickly.
Okay, I'll swim for shore because that's free.
Okay. So you can swim to shore, but you get there, you're soaking wet. And Olivares comes out to sea as he runs out onto the beach as you're climbing out of the water.
Okay.
Are you okay?
No, I'm big cold. You might not. You might. Do you have something I might cover myself with?
Oh,
Some canvas or something?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hold on a second. And he runs away. And as he comes back, the boat that you're on kind of reaches the shore, and you're able to disembark. You jump into the water and you trudge over in with water on your pant legs and rush over as Olivares is running back.
Okay.
And he's got like a back cloth,
Okay.
and he's holding. Why'd you jump in for?
Uh, I lost my balance and wasn't able to stay
Uh,
in the boat.
okay. You're from the mainland. I get it. Then you can't. Not
Yes,
used to the boats. Oh,
not really.
it's been
Although
a
I
long
did
time
take
since
the
I.
ferry from Helsingborg to Helsingborg on
Oh,
occasion. That's a
the
ferry.
ferries are different.
Yes.
Um, he holds out his old hands like uh he introduces himself. What brings you out this way? There's not much out this way.
Oh, we were making our way to Graveyard Island to see the shipwreck.
Really?
Yes.
Not that impressive of a sight. And why do you
Well,
really want to go out there? I mean, it's
my my colleague here uh, is a bit of a nautical maritime. It's his hobby, and and she he uh, has always wanted to see it, and we had some time uh, this time to both of our schedules to do so.
Yeah, what exactly is the boat doing at the moment?
right now the captain of the boat is sort of just like he's leaning his wheel. He's watching you right there, less than 50 feet away.
Okay. No, am I still in the boat? I mean.
No. You're on the shore. You were able to disembark.
Oh, okay. Yoo-hoo! Here I come. How strange. Even if the sea was quite calm here. Maybe it was some kind of
Yeah,
a uh, current.
yeah, something. Never really seen what just I saw happen to the swell that came upon you guys. I was watching all day. The seas have been calm, nice and quiet. Birds have been out, but that was strange.
Quite so.
But what are you really doing over on Graveyard Island? I mean, people go up there to do some pretty
Sacrifices?
I wasn't gonna go so far as saying sacrifices, but yeah, stuff that they shouldn't be doing, definitely.
We have come here to investigate a death of their local vicar.
Oh, okay. Explains
Carl
things.
Eric
Yeah.
Hedquist.
Achoo.
When Carl,
Oh, could you
or when he
first could
died.
you give the could you give our poor fair lady over
Oh,
here something to
yes.
warm herself up?
Yeah, I'm
Do you have
sorry.
a
And
house nearby?
he leads you to a very small, very rundown one room. He has some old cookware. He boils up some water. To start making you some tea.
Oh, it's very nice of him.
Yeah, the vicar. I remember when he died. Yeah, it was the strangest thing. Uh, but I came across his bio. I had called the only person about Cracker. I didn't want to, but I called him, and it was funny. Like his housekeeper answered his, and she said that he was out over on Graveyard Island, and I'm like, why would he be out here? But he was out here. Him, his brothers, his mother, and I don't know, but somehow he got a hold of police, and they came out and they took care of the body. I'm surprised he didn't say anything. I mean, guy was missing an arm, bullet wound in his head, a pistol clutched in his one remaining hand. It was
Oh. Can I ask what kind of pistol it was?
oh god, I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't know. It's a pistol. The book only said it was a
Well, because they
pistol.
said they couldn't find it, so.
Yes, it was like a 6-shot pistol. It was small.
Hmm. Was the Where was the bullet hole, by the way? Under his chin, onto his inside of his skull, if you can
It
remember.
was on the side of his head.
So it
When
looks like
yourself kind of, yeah.
a suicide, you could say.
Oh, definitely.
And he lost his hand recently. How strange.
Very.
I have heard from some. What you
Yes,
have worked here a long time. Could you tell?
I thought so.
I don't. I don't want to be, but I heard you have a little bit of uh, broken up with the Amundsons. Amundsons. How do you pronounce the captain?
Yeah.
Amundsen.
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
also knew their father too. Oh.
Oh, yes. Old man Emerson. I remember we were friends the longest time.
Before when they exactly started the cannery here, the fishery.
Well, the cannery itself was Chris's idea.
Okay, so it was by
That hadn't
his.
been here.
Yes, I see. Well, we have some
Yeah.
suspiciousness going on around here, so say, could you tell us more about this family and their relationship with this Vico. Don't want to
Um,
be gossipy fellow here, but there seems to has been some uh, strangery around here.
Old man came out here when just after he married Abella. He came out here because he wanted to fish, and the herring
You know,
around here were good, but I mean it wasn't like they are now. And he was confident he could make some money, and he did. He made a good amount of money. It was comfortable living. His family, the Amundsen's, a small house on Record Island, which is where all the boys were born.
quite.
First the twins, and then P, and then it's just sort of expanded. And once the old man died, it was different. Zacharias took control of the family, made everything about the amount of money he could bring in, about the wealth, and the fish came flooding in, almost like they were compelled to swim by the island.
You don't say.
He made all this money off of the herring.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes, silly. It's quite strange, I think. Well, not strange exactly, but I could heard from bit of from reliable source that um, is that Mr. Zacharias uh, blood related to the rest of the Amutsons.
I don't know.
Oh, but even you have noticed the disparity on that front.
Yeah, Zacharias does not look like either of his parents, and
No,
that
he's
is the
Proteus.
that was the tension between me and Old Man Amundsen.
Oh, so did
I
you
I had
link?
accused him of having an affair with another woman, and he didn't take
Ah,
kindly to it. So we got into arguments over it, and I think now, even after all these years after his passing, I can only go onto Record Island if I'm drunk out of my mind.
I see. Well, that's I understand. So it's a bit of a family secret at the moment. I see.
Yeah, but
By the way,
I don't know.
yeah. Have you noticed that there's? Well, no, probably not. I'm bit curious. Are you local here?
I've been here for a
Local
long,
spot.
been
Yeah.
here for a long time. Yeah.
And I'm curious as I'm kind of come here to the island to see the wreckage area. Though nobody does
Mhm.
seem to have any proper history of the wreckage and the name of the island, which is pretty funny because usually people have know about local histories in these kind of matters.
Yeah, it's Graver Island. Uh, there are a few shipwrecks over there, bad reefs.
Phew.
Oh yeah, there's like 3 or 4 shipwrecks on the island, or all around it at least. Um, the biggest one was the that warship. I don't even remember the name of the ship. That was okay. When that thing went, I was probably a baby. and that thing
Oh,
came on shore.
was it
Uh,
Swedish or some Danish or some other?
Not sure. Um,
Okay, well, doesn't really matter, I guess.
I would almost say it's probably English, but I'm not sure.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, they was better than their destruction during the Ålands War, I say.
Yeah.
But anyways, well, technically that was against Russia, but well, anyways. Oh,
Interesting. So there's more than one shipwreck, so it's happening more often.
at least it used to happen more often. When was the
Hmm.
last time there was a wreckage around there?
A wreckage.
Yeah, shipwreck.
The last one, maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago. Been a while.
Well, quite well. It's about the same time as. Well, maybe he's a bit older now, but still. Any local? I'm curious. Any local folklore around the area?
Yeah, actually, you might find this funny. I don't. There's a story that
Go
there
on.
was a sea monster who
Oh,
would
Sea monster.
swallow the ships. Um, but it's really silly because the sea monster said it would always wrap itself around the ships and bring them under the water and to the bottom of the ocean. And people were like, "Well, how do you explain the ships that are just wrecked on the island?" And the answer is, those are the ones from the ships that got away from the sea serpent. So,
Huh.
which I
Strange.
I think it's all ridiculous. There's no such thing as sea serpents.
of course.